Hi City Explorers, this is Natalia Da Rocha and we're streaming live from Cape Town, South Africa. We are currently in Muizenberg and we're in a surf shop. So I made a deal with one of the guys, because I can't swim, that he will teach me to swim and surf at the same time. So that is something exciting to look forward to. So all the paraphernalia that you need for surfing and swimming, as in gear. It's a lifestyle surf shop, really a lifestyle. I'm going to add that to my life as well. And they're situated right here at Surfers Corner. So we're just taking a slow walk, seeing we are down by the beach. There's some renovations going on behind us. Some of the restaurants are still closed. We are getting into lockdown 1 next week, so hopefully some of these restaurants will open. So we need maybe to cross over and be very mindful of the traffic. You can see the colorful bathing huts there on the sand. And those huts, there was some issue when it was vandalized and people said, please remove it from the beach. And then there was a whole group that stood up and said, this is part of Muizenberg. This is what Muizenberg is known for. So we're having a little bit of wind here. So I'm putting the microphone inside my mask. And so you can see the surface for them. It is any weather, it's a good time to surf. It's also a space, the boardwalk, where people can walk from Muizenberg to St. James. So you will find the walkers exercising. And the flag shows you, it's got a shark on a black flag. Now, there's a board that explains what, the different color flags are. There's green, black, red, and a white flag with a shark on. So I think we should maybe just try and get closer so that you can understand. Okay, so what we have, the green flag, it's fine. So they say, you have to watch, and then there's no spotter on duty. So the flags will explain to you what is happening in this bay, especially for our surfers and our swimmers. There's a green flag, a black flag. You can't see. Okay, I think I should go closer because I cannot read from here. And the red flag is high shark alert, that there's shark in the bay. And then the white flag says a shark has been spotted. And you have to leave the water immediately. The black flag, spotting conditions poor, so they cannot see in the bay whether there are sharks. And the green flag, spotting conditions are good, so they can view. So what is happening right on the top of Boys Drive, they have the shark spotters hut, and they are the ones that will tell you what's happening, and they watch False Bay, this ocean here where the people are swimming. and they can watch, and they will alert the people down here that there are sharks or no sharks. So normally a siren will go off when they spot a shark, and the people will immediately know that they have to get out of the water. In front we have a gentleman doing beautiful sand art, and this is his way of earning a living. He is he gets donations from people, and a week ago there was a terrible thing. He had done a beetle, Volkswagen beetle, on within the sand, and he was coming back the next day to finish it off, and they vandalized his work of art, and that was very sad. To think that this man spends all his time here with his art, and somebody would come around and vandalize. Magnificent. City Explorers, we are here on Muizenberg beach, and this artist is busy doing sand art, and it's amazing the detail. It is very overcast here today. There are some raindrops as well. But it's hot. It's not cold at all. Normally we would see Simonstown on the opposite side of the bay, but it is now in cloud cover. And the mountains as well. And we have to be careful here because there's a breeze and it could impact on our streaming. There's also renovation going on here. So we have these colorful, and they call them Victorian bathing huts. We have a mixture of English and the Dutch influences in South Africa, and Muizenberg specifically, because we have had the Dutch on this side. They had a post and the English tried to take it over, and that's where the Battle of Muizenberg happened. And that is how Cecil John Rhodes came this side. He had a little house on the way to St. James, and he died there. He was very ill, and that's where he passed away. They're busy restoring the buildings, because all these buildings have been given, they are part of the heritage of this area, the building. You're going down to the beach. And City Explorers, I hope that you are enjoying this. We are having a walk on the beach, in the sand, and we're going closer to the surf. This is Natalia Da Rocha streaming live from Muizenberg Beach, Cape Town, South Africa. You can see all the shells. Sometimes when it's time, high tide, there's also red tide where the sea pushes out some of its inhabitants. The fish, you will find blue bottles, and be sure not to walk bare feet when when there's blue bottles on the beach, because they sting. Even though they're lying around here, they can sting. They're still alive. So Clint has just offered me that he will teach me how to surf and swim at the same time. So that is going to be something for the books, I promise you. So we have the huts also on that side. Throughout we have the huts sort of dotted on this beach. And this is also a beach that's got lifesavers. So that is, and you get graded. The status of your bathing area in each city gets graded. If you have lifesavers, if you have amenities as in toilets and showers and safe place for the children, they give you, there's an international organization that comes around and they give you, I think it's called blue flag status. For all you surfers out there, I'm sure you are wishing that you could be here. So this is what we do. We bring the surf to you, even though you're not surfing. We bring it to you, City Explorers. Live. We are moving closer. We are currently in False Bay. This is the area. And it's secluded because it's safe because of the peninsula that we're in. On both sides we have mountains. Now we're viewing up on the mountain. It's different seeing the mountain in with the greyness of the mist. Here's the train station, Muizenberg train station. We haven't had a train through here for a while because of lockdown, and also the trains have been vandalized. And Cinnabar, the tallest building. You can see Cinnabar from Simonstown. If you go to the opposite side of this bay, you can see Cinnabar. It stands out. Empire. There used to be a movie house here. They used to have a movie house in the 60s and 70s, but they closed down, and the property that the people that bought it stood for a long time, and it took on a lot of water, and they had to dredge the water before they built the complex, the new complex, which are now shops and restaurants. We've done a 360. And we brought you back to the surf and the surface. It must be exhilarating to ride a wave. I'm just watching. And they will go back time after time. There are quite a few community development on this beach, teaching young kids from the communities to surf, and in that way keeping them off the street and giving them something to look forward to. So we're moving away from the sea. Now we have to get ourselves accustomed. And there's exciting. She's running and exercising and surfing. That's great. City explorers, well, we've shown you the beach in this type of weather. It's time to say goodbye, because we're going to get back into the car and move to our next destination. Let's keep it as a mystery so that we do not excite you before the time. When we get there, then we can all say yape. So, shall we all just move back to our car? And you must buckle up, because it's another long ride for us today. So, from me, Natalia, streaming live from Muizenberg Beach in Cape Town. See you soon.